Hey everyone, this is Krish Subramanian from Research on Modern Enterprise Tech Show. Today, we are going to tackle one of the debates that is raging in the industry: serverless versus containers. Ever since Docker gained traction among the developers and Kubernetes became the de facto orchestration plane for deploying applications on containers, we are seeing containers getting a lot of hype in the market. With the introduction of AWS Lambda, Amazon brought in a complete mindset change on how developers deploy their applications. Both Docker and AWS completely changed the way developers think about deploying applications and gain a lot of mind share among the developers. This has led to social media debates about whether serverless or containers is better suited for deploying applications in the cloud. Most of these conversations are binary in nature, with serverless fanboys claiming that serverless is the right encapsulation for deploying the applications, and the Kubernetes community saying that containers are the right way to deploy applications. This is a false dichotomy, in my opinion, an unnecessary debate driven by unwanted emotions in both their communities. Instead, what we want is a conversation, a true conversation based on reason, highlighting where serverless fits in and where containers are better suited. This is the conversation that is going to help the end users. Serverless comes with lots of constraints, and in fact, we cannot deploy some of the applications to functions as service platforms. It requires an architectural change and complete new way of thinking about applications. Functions as a service, or FaaS as it is called in the industry, has many of these constraints imposed to give that abstraction, which makes it difficult to, for example, deploying long running jobs or certain stateful applications. However, these constraints are critical for providing that developer abstraction. If you are a typical enterprise wanting to move your legacy application to cloud, definitely functions as a service is not the right candidate. Containers on Kubernetes, on the other hand, comes with a lot of operational overhead, making it difficult for developers to deploy their applications seamlessly. They usually end up with what is known as YAML overload, where they are dealing with a large complex YAML file to deploy their applications in Kubernetes clusters. There is also a push from enterprise vendors that you can migrate your legacy workloads to containers seamlessly, but I don't think that's straightforward. In fact, some of the vendors are even offering a way to deploy an entire virtual machine into containers. Really? Come on. However, it is not recommended that you move your legacy workloads to containers. Some workloads could go there, but not at all, not all the legacy workloads, because support for stateful workloads in Kubernetes is still not mature. Using virtual machines may be a better idea for deploying the enterprise legacy workloads. In fact, I will go a step further and claim that moving certain legacy workloads to cloud is suicidal. Don't do it. Completely re-architect the application before you move to cloud, or completely rewrite it. With this in mind, it is not about serverless versus containers. It's not even about containers versus virtual machines. It is more about a spectrum of services from virtual machines to serverless functions. I think it is better to play down the community emotions and not focus on these debates. End users are better served understanding the pros and cons of each of these different application encapsulation paradigms, and then picking the right model for their applications. In the future episodes of Modern Enterprise Tech Show, we will talk about the pros and cons of these three different encapsulation models, and then help you pick the right encapsulation for your applications as you move your applications to cloud. If you want to know about these episodes, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and then click the bell icon next to it so that you will get notified whenever we publish a new episode. Modern Enterprise Tech Show is Rishirad Research's attempt to provide a vendor neutral take on various technologies and products that are in the market. We will try to publish one or two videos every week so that you could understand the market. We will do a SWOT analysis, talk about various use cases, and some consideration you need to take into account when you are evaluating these technologies or products for your internal consumption. I hope you find this show valuable and looking forward to talking to you in the next episode. Thank you very much. See you soon.